And we're back for another episode. In this episode we're going to be doing the Jade Stoa, which is a trial roulette against Biok.
Begins. Receive from me my fury, children of man, and quell it!
Might be a bit late for me to do this, but I'm doing it now because I need it for other dungeons. I need it so I can unlock the other dungeons. Interesting. Okay, let's see. We ready? Let's see. Ready check. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna pull it. I don't know what I'm doing, so rip chat. Wonder if there's any stacking debuffs on me in any way. Okay. Don't stand with the tanks, don't stand in front of the boss.
Trembles before my might.
Totally.
Behold, fury given forth. My wrath is a ceaseless torrent.
Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Go. I guess this is a different dynamic that I haven't seen before. Oh. Ow.
To ashes with you! Impressive! I shall bring all to bear!
Oh, crap. My bad. Sorry, dude.
Lightning shift! Lightning shift!
What? Does it need to be explained to healers not to stand on tanks? There's nothing to it, this fight. But then again, there's nothing really to any of the normal modes. Done. Done. Let's get out of here. So I got a player commendation. Go me. Right. So let's talk to him. Or Byoko, whatever his name, I can't pronounce his name. So you are indeed the warrior they say, not unlike him in many respects. "'Twas in another era that we first met, him and I. Long, long before the kingdom of Doma. Doma. I told you before of my past, of how I was shunned by man and beast alike for the snow-white fur that marked me as a harbinger of doom. Bereft of family and friendship of home, I wandered the mountains in search of a place to call my own. There I would accept my fate and await the inevitable. But death did not come, for I was unlike my brothers in more respects than my fur. With every century I grew stronger and stranger, monstrous. In turn, what few creatures dared traverse my domain withdrew further and further. Never had I been so alone. And then one day I awoke to find a man standing before me. Bewildered, I rose and bared my fangs as I roared in rage. Begone, or I shall rend you asunder and feast on your flesh. What fool has the temerity to approach me thus? But the man did not flee, rather he stood his ground and said, This fool is named Tenzin, and ever since he was a child he spoke the language of beasts. I was in Tenzin, Final Fantasy XI Tenzin. Then you know full well what you stand to lose. Return to your people or die. But Tenzin threw back his head and laughed. They would kill me if I dared, for fear of my talents. I was banished. A harbinger of doom, they called me. In that instant, all my anger drained away. Tenzin's words had struck at the heart of me. Here was a fellow outcast, cursed by his kin and for his very nature. That night, as I listened to his snoring, I realized that I had found in this man a kindred spirit. Soon after we embarked on a journey together, in the days that followed, we met other solitary souls and aided them as we had aided each other. But those are tales for another time. I doubt very much you are willing to stand here in silence while I recount my every adventure with Tenzin. Come, let us return to the temple. Genbu is doubtless eager to learn the outcome of our battle. Okay. Where is this quest? This one. So I need to go there. So let's go. It might have been quicker actually to go to Kugane, but whatever. That's the past now. It can't be undone. Okay, so let's go. So I believe you have to do this dungeon to then unlock the one after. As obvious as that sounds. So let's go, let's go. Am I going the right way? Yes, I am. So we're getting there, we're getting there. We're arriving in a few seconds. Okay, no need to explain. Genbu's told me all about you and trashing you gave him and the others. Need me to escort you back to the temple? Why not? I haven't been here for a while. Well done, Mithrie, well done. You have done my friend a great kindness, one we shall not soon forget. What exactly did Soroban ask to do? I'm not sure what's going on, and I'm afraid to ask. Oh ho ho, you needn't be so concerned. You know well the power of the Kojin's incantations, yes? I have but asked Soroban to undergo a little training, that he might assist us with the maintenance of the wards. He has demonstrated a remarkable aptitude thus far, in fact. How much longer must I continue? Concentrate, less chatting, more chanting. What youthful energy. It has been far too long since we had the pleasure of such company. Not since Tenzin, I imagine. I've been meaning to ask, what sort of man was Tenzin? We only just learned the stories, and you've already said that they were half wrong. So, curious you are. Very good, very good. Far too many people have no interest in the past. What to say, what to say? Well, for one, Tenzin was blessed with the self-same power Mithrie possesses, the Echo, I believe it is sometimes called. Alas, as you probably know from personal experience, such individuals are often regarded with suspicion, if not outright fear. Nevertheless, Tenzin was a generous soul who was ever eager to aid his fellow man. Indeed, he died as he lived, fighting for the sake of those he loved. You see, when he faced Koryu, we four lords were still quite young and weak, not even or species in truth. And we could but look on helplessly as the two dragged one another to the brink of death. With the last of his strength, Tenzin imprisoned the morally wounded Koryu. He then bequeathed to us a sacred treasure, a crystal which shone with an otherworldly light. Oft have I wondered if this crystal was the source of the powers we would grow to possess. We would have become the Four Lords without it. We built this temple to strengthen the wards and safeguard the Ruby Sea in Tenzin's stead. His legacy would be ours, and so it has been to this day. And so it will continue to be, but only if we can rely upon you to quell the aromatama of our comrades. That can wait though. Bayako needs his rest, and so do you, Mithrie. In that case, it'd probably be best if I went back to Kugane. There's no telling what mischief that old man will get up to in my absence. I too should take my leave. Doubtless I am needed in Tamamizu. You're not going anywhere. Your training is far from finished, my friend. But I can't possibly refuse the request of the Four Lords, can I? I hate to impose upon you, Mithrie, but perhaps you can go to Tamamizu in my stead. It may be some time before I am permitted to return home. Cool. So I spoke to him. Okay, let's teleport there. It's one of those things, once you leave a place like this, I don't know if you can ever come back. Okay, it's Bunchen. So Soroban will be staying with Gambu for a time. How wonderful to hear. I have no doubt he will make the most of his most blessed opportunity. Oh, I have another missive for you. It was delivered personally by an unusual cat, an auspicious, I presume. Or auspice. Auspice, I can't pronounce the words. So you are welcome to come and go from the temple as you'd like. Fury will remain at his post above ground. You need only seek him out. Well, that answers that question. So I should be glad if you take him up on his invitation and look in on Soroban every now and then. After all, he's, in essence, our representative there. Cool. And we'll get the Oroha Orchestral Roll. Nice. So this is the next dungeon that we need to unlock. So anyway guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me, and goodbye from Mithrie. Bye guys.